Indonesia is surprisingly building what we call that a stronger baseline. Actually, you can see since November last year, there's a series of high-low structure was formed, and in fact, for the past few days, the stock appeared to build a new baseline right within 50-day moving average. Momentum has gradually picking up. You can see here a notable change in terms of overall momentum, right from the oversold territory, and they just created a new baseline, likely higher, right, at 50-point marker, and you can see there's a bullish crossover between percentage K and percentage D line in stochastic. So as the stock continuing to bounce off the 20-day moving average, while the trading was a little bit on the lighter side, but we think there's a decent chance for the stock to at least re-challenging their major resistance right winning at 2.38, which is also at 200-day moving average. Beyond that, I think the current short-term uptrend set to move into medium-term uptrend move, with the next target is back at 2.75. Then we have Bina Darul Aman, the consolidation within so-called the triangle pattern since earlier, or the start of the 2023 is still ongoing, but likely at the tail end. One, because the stock has testing this so-called neckline at least 3 times, and yesterday gap up is actually providing some sort of what we call that a better sense that so it's actually trying to take out the pattern neckline. Momentum is actually improving. The only thing waiting was much stronger trading volume. So we believe a higher trading volume will actually start a new upgrade, breaking out the stock above the 61.8 Fibonacci level, and as we put our next target at 34.5 cent and 38.5 cent. Meanwhile, stop up will be at, or the stop loss will be at below the 29 cent. And then we have CJ Century Logistic Holding. The stock condition is quite promising, despite testing the 200-day moving average number of times. Within this time has a decent chance to break higher, notably when you see the trading volume activity for the past few months. So a spike here and there throughout the first few months is actually signal the accumulation is pretty much in progress, and the gain, yesterday gain along on the high trading volume is actually set to what we call it start a new up cycle. So because of that, we think backed by the positivity in stochastic, there's a decent chance for the stock to trade higher, and with the stock set to test the next resistance at 53 cent and 58 cent. Then we have Cycom. Cycom is our previous buy earlier on the 5th January, gaining about 5.3%, hit our first target, and then you saw a consolidation. The consolidation, however, was pretty much capped. With the downside, we can see here was capped within a 50-day moving average. The ATR line still remains supportive, and within the new baseline could be at the tail end, and the sideway about the end, particularly when you see a spike in the buying interest as well as the momentum for the past few days actually started improving. Trading volume also picking up, and we think there's a decent chance for the stock to resume their uptrend move. So because of that, we actually reiterate our buy as we revise our target slightly higher at 1.27 cent and 1.40 cent. Meanwhile, we also revise our stop loss slightly higher at 109. And then last but not least will be EU Medic Group Berhad. The stock is pretty much on the strong uptrend move for quite some time, and you can see the notable change in terms of the trend structure or trend intensity has been strong after the stock is actually taking out the major resistance over here, right, within 81.5 cent. The 81.5 cent becoming pretty much a key resistance level after the stock been testing this level for a number of time and unable to establish what we call a decent baseline above this level until on 6 March you can see a new baseline, a stronger breakout move on a very high trading volume, and you can see there's a new high-low structure, high structure has been formed right above this level. So because of that, we think the uptrend set to continue, and we put our next resistance at 96 cent and 1.08 cent.
Do 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 do.